Genghis Khan is one of the greatest conquerors in world history. His real name was Temujin, and he was born around 1162 on the Mongolian steppes of Central Asia. His life began with hardship and tragedy. When Temujin was still a child, his father, Yesugei, was poisoned and killed by rival tribes. After his father's death, Temujin and his family were abandoned by their own clan and left to survive alone in extreme poverty. Temujin's early years were a constant struggle for survival. Hunger, betrayal, and enemies shaped his character from a very young age. At one point, he was even forced to kill one of his own brothers to protect his authority within the family. These harsh experiences forged him into a strong and determined leader. He came to believe that power should not belong only to nobles, but to those who proved themselves worthy. As he grew older, Temujin began gathering loyal followers around him. He valued loyalty and ability over blood ties. One of his closest friends was Jamuka, but this friendship eventually turned into a bitter rivalry. Through intelligence, alliances, and relentless warfare, Temujin defeated rival tribes one by one and slowly united the Mongolian steppes under his control. In 1206, at a grand council known as a Kurultai, Temujin was declared the supreme ruler of all Mongols and given the title Genghis Khan, meaning universal ruler. From that moment on, he was no longer just a tribal leader. He was the founder of a powerful empire. Genghis Khan's military genius made him nearly unstoppable. He organized his army using a strict decimal system, enforced discipline, and relied on fast cavalry, intelligence networks, and psychological warfare. Cities that surrendered were often spared, while those that resisted faced brutal destruction. His terrifying reputation caused many enemies to surrender without a fight. Under his command, Mongol armies conquered vast territories stretching across China, Central Asia, Persia, and the Caucasus. The wars against the Khwarezmian Empire demonstrated both his ruthlessness and strategic brilliance. In a remarkably short time, he laid the foundations of the largest contiguous land empire in history. However, Genghis Khan was more than just a conqueror. He established a legal code known as the Yasa, promoted religious tolerance, and protected merchants and trade routes. Thanks to the security he provided, the Silk Road flourished, connecting east and west like never before. Genghis Khan died in 1227 during a military campaign. The exact cause of his death remains unknown, and according to his wishes, the location of his tomb was kept secret, a mystery that endures to this day. The empire he created continued to expand under his sons and grandsons. To some, Genghis Khan is remembered as a ruthless destroyer. To others, as one of the great